Hey, right guys, Trade Much Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 5 of Glee Season 3. I think it's episode 5, I could be wrong. Last episode was the new kid who's come around. I forgot his name already. Yes, it is episode 5. But he was okay. I won't say it was like the best introduction to give a new character. I did find the whole bullying thing to be kind of very easy to be, oh, feel bad for this kid. I think if they hadn't done it so much in Glee, I'd be like more, okay, that's fine with it. But because they seem to do it a lot with the characters, it's like them just being bullied and pushed down and pushed down. It's like we're on season 3 now, and if you're trying to introduce a new character, it's not really going to work. So the character actually has to be good, I feel, for me to care about him at this point. And I didn't really vibe with him too much, but that could change this episode. We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, episode 5, guys. If you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want those uncut and early reactions to Glee, then the link to Patreon page will of course be down below. But for now, let's do this.
You see this face?
I do. This is what it's the worst character.
All is right in his world. Performing.
Wrecked.
Thanks, director is having opinions.
As being a prick.
About everything.
God, imagine him staring at you. Just be like, oh, fuck it up. Blaine and Rachel. Yes. Going, Blaine. 1 minute in, we're going to song. Coach B's crying. GG's.
Can I be honest?
Go on, Artie.
The song is about...
This is going to be an Artie episode.
Either of you two actually...
Wow, okay, I have to go.
Look, I remember my first time with Brittany.
Oh
The
my
excitement,
god.
The way he called me the wrong name like 4 times.
Right.
During and after.
And I swear she used
What was
you.
it like for you guys? But
I'll give that version of the song a 7.5, but I feel like they can do better. So Artie's forcing them to have sex.
You can't do this with your brother.
Great. Smoothest line I've ever heard.
What's gotten into you?
It's just
Well, you kissed me, what's got into you?
when I sold
Bert and my mom are out canvassing all week, and I have the house to myself.
Oh, perfect
Maybe
timing.
you could come over.
I'll be there at 6.
Well, GG's. God, he looks like he's spaffed himself. I mean, it is Rachel, so...
Please, and give Brian Ferry a high five.
Do you think I'm boring?
Okay,
Crazy?
because of the layers.
Because of the layers.
fair enough.
Man, I love to weld.
Totally. Coach, I'm concerned.
Just, yeah, classic welding.
There's this one gentleman. He's the bee's knees.
The bee's knees, I would have done in 10 years.
Bristle and a few beans, but it eats pretty good.
Right.
So anyway,
Great.
that's my...
Oh, he's gonna come up with some plan. The Warblers! Oh my god, I missed them. The Goats of Glee. I can't believe he left them. Yes! Let's go. Oh, they're just sick. Is that the Flash? What is Grant... What's his name? Grant Gustin or something? What? What the fuck? But this is sick. Don't tell the Warblers to shush. I love it. What is he doing here? They're just the best. These are the best group out of every group in Glee. Look how much fun they have. Oh, we get more of the Warblers then. That'd be sick. This guy. Yeah, I'm going 8.5. It was just the Warblers. Wait, is he actually a character? Well, I'd be shocked if it wasn't.
Are you a freshman?
Sucks that I missed them.
Stop it, Flash,
Since I'm
please.
working, or is it that you broke too many hearts to stay?
Yo, good song after song.
McKinley is where my heart is.
Because of Kurt. If it wasn't for Kurt, it'd still be a Warbler. Santana and Rachel, let's go.
Insights from you, Blaine.
Oh, God.
Warbler to warbler.
I feel like he's going to be a villain. He's going to be a villain. The Flash is a villain! He's attracted to him. He's got the whole I want to rip his clothes off look.
Hey, dude, are you cheating on Rachel, dude? Because if you are, that is not cool, and that's coming from me.
I want
Yo.
something with Rachel. I got a whole new six-pack if you need to borrow a pair.
Wait, is this actually going to be a thing?
This
Yo, I'd
Friday
love if
night,
it was.
I'm looking for men.
I'm a man.
Yeah, I know, it's stupid, it's stupid.
No, it's not. It's hot.
Well, there you go.
You got all the time in the world to be adventurous.
Don't you
Yeah,
think
you say that when you're like 35 and then you'll be like, literally.
still young?
Yup.
I've asked her out about 1,000,000 times. She's not interested. I mean, last week,
Wait,
told her I had a gift
what?
certificate to Applebee's.
Trust me.
He's actually interested.
When I lived in Paris, I drank it like it was mother's milk.
When you lived...
Yeah, I lived in Paris, no big deal.
What?
I have a boyfriend.
It doesn't bother me if it doesn't bother you.
Oh, wow.
Never want to mess my thing
Oh!
up anyway. You!
Oh
We
my
were just
god.
talking about you. My boyfriend.
Fuck
who I
my
was just-
life, that was close. Kurt, slap him up.
Sebastian.
Didn't think he could live up to the hype, but as it turns out.
Do you know what else lives up to the
Yeah,
hype?
even more
The Last of Us. Watch it. Play it.
Hey, what
I
are
say
you
watch it
guys
because
doing
it's
tomorrow
like a film.
night? And as sexy as that sounds, we just gotta shake things up. I get you guys.
That just isn't our kind of thing.
Right, you mean it's
Let's
not...
do it.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in.
Great.
Well, okay.
Great.
Let's go.
That was amazing.
Sex
I've never
vibes.
had 4 full months of no fighting or threats of it.
4 months? Whoa!
Actually, I thought maybe we could just go snuggle by the fire first.
Oh god! By the fire? Yo, is this gonna happen?
I'm about protection.
Okay, Finn, just... You kissed her for about half a second and is there going, oh, protection!
Why now? And the last time we talked about this is you said you wanted to wait till you wanted Tony.
Yo, someone's gonna walk in.
I just want to know.
Stop talking! Oh my god!
I can't wait a couple of weeks. I have to get this done before opening night.
Oh.
Get this done?
Ah!
Wait, where are you going? No.
Well,
no,
yeah.
I'm ready, please.
Yeah, you did botch that one, Rachel.
When were you going to
Oh, God.
you're doing this school meeting? You will quit.
You will
Immediately.
not.
But then...
Where's Will?
that I was...
I'm not going to be a doctor.
Go in.
I will be a professional dancer.
You will no longer be my son.
Oh, this... Oh, my fuck. It's pathetic. How salty do you want to be?
Yeah, I do. I got these.
Oh!
Going to a graveyard?
Hey, Shanny, can you drop the weights, please, and talk to me for a second?
This is adorable.
I want to take you out on a date.
Oh!
A real, honest-to-God, sit-down date.
This guy's
You dress up
adorable.
like a lady, and I dress up like a gentleman.
I don't look the way pretty girls look.
Oh my god, I love it.
Good. Beautiful women. Like you.
Oh my god, these two are adorable. What the fuck?
So, Friday. After the game.
Yes. Yes! Laying down his mark.
I also think that you should wait.
Thank you,
Speaking from
Santana.
experience, Finn is terrible in bed.
Wow.
Well, what if Rachel wants my sack of potatoes?
I
that
think
someone smoked in
Finn
the
and
house?
Santana
I
had
would
sex.
cheerleading camp. You just climb in
Yo,
and-
Finn would have had sex. I think I've said this before, but with Santana,
Settled.
Quinn,
Obviously,
and
things are
Rachel.
Heating up between Finn and I, but we should
Finn!
wait.
You know Rachel.
It's my first love.
Yo, Tina's
I'll
best
look back
speech
That moment is
ever.
absolutely perfect. And no regrets.
I didn't even know they had sex, to be fair. That's because we don't hear anything from Tina.
Chaz Donaldsworth. This doesn't even look like my
Yeah, that's awful.
That'll work.
Boy, it's Drag Queen Wednesday.
Is he alright?
Better watch your boyfriend.
Can I get a beer, please?
Oh! Kablonsky, whatever his name is.
I'm all for being whoever you have to be at your own speed.
I think he's an interesting character. I like the kind of arc that he's had.
Through high school.
Steps.
Who'd have thought these two would be cheering at a bar? Move, Grant!
Hey, come on, I only have one beer. Hey, kiss me.
One beer.
Oh, no. Come on. You're
Blame the lightweight.
Lay down.
Come on. Hey, Kurt, let's just do it.
What, here? Yeah, great idea.
No, not us. Which is why I don't want to do it on a night that you spend half of dancing with another guy.
Ooh.
And you're sober enough to remember it the next day. And either you can't tell or you just don't care.
Damn.
Where are you?
Yeah, but the first time... I mean, if it's like a random sex scene, then fair fairs, but
Blaine.
first time. I'm with Kurt on this one. I am actually with Kurt over Blaine. Who'd have known that?
Well, the show, I'd rather send everybody home than give a false, inauthentic.
Oh my lord. Joe, leave Artie alone. I'm gonna do that every time.
But in 5 minutes, that curtain is going to go up,
Yeah.
and everybody's going to know that I'm a fraud.
Harry, you were brilliant.
Shut up!
This show is...
We haven't officially thanked you for everything that you've done for us.
Why are we thanking Artie?
But I didn't know what I was doing either.
What did he do? We didn't see anything of him organising this.
It coddle you. Sometimes it's hard to ever picture.
Yo, Harry looks suave.
The way you looked at me.
I'm sorry, this would be better if we'd seen that, but we
My
haven't.
life that ever
All we've seen
felt like a grown
from
man.
Artie directing is sitting there going, next, 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 and then telling Rachel and Blaine to have sex.
Thank you.
That's been his direction.
Flowers.
Oh, who's this? Oh, it's Finn.
Think about how we came to America.
Oh, what the fuck?
Children. You came with your mouth.
Oh, here it is. What the fuck?
Work on it.
Without a doubt, the
Will!
best musical.
Go in, Santana. Friends. Santana's got loads recently. Yo, let's go. This is boss. Will's face. Fucking buzzing. Oh wow, the dad didn't even show. At least his mum did. That's adorable. We love his mum. The Warblers. The Flash. This is a banger, to be fair. Yeah, GG's. That was like a 9. That was just sick. That was just sick. Oh! Oh! I love these two. Giving Harry content is what he deserves.
How are we as...
Let's go, dude. Fuck that. Oh, what?
Shouldn't he be celebrating?
Oh, is that it? Oh,
Going over this move.
Well, it sure beats the last time you were drunk and made out with Rachel.
God, yeah. I forgot about that.
I want you to be.
At least Blaine actually apologised. Mad. I thought it might be like next step and I was worrying.
Sex. Would you?
Wait, what?
I want to go to your house.
Oh! That house. Oh my lord. He's just at the door.
Just because your football career ends in high school, it doesn't mean your life does.
Thanks for the
I
advice.
don't understand. Your dreams are not dead, okay? You've just grown out of them. You have to find new ones now.
What?
Then we'll figure it out together.
Just saying give up on it.
You're special.
Would there not be another recruiter? I don't know.
Because I'm going to give you something that no one else is ever going to get.
Rachel Berry lips. Yup! They both got laid. Let's go, dude. I'm kind of sorry with him for letting Finn down. Will crying. There you go. They did the deed. There we go, guys. That is episode 5 of Glee Season 3. Very, very good episode. Another solid one for Season 3. I think we're like 2 for 5 at the moment. So 2 very, very good episodes. I don't know if I preferred this one or... Was it episode 3? I think the really strong was. I think I preferred episode 3 a little bit. Yeah, Asian F was episode 3. That was a sick episode, but this one was really good as well. I think they did a very good job for... Actually, Kurt's character, he kind of went up... I think he went up the rankings a little bit with this episode. Like, I love Blaine, he's still my favourite character of the show, of course, but this episode I was entirely, like, siding with Kurt. With some of the things that were going on. Mainly the moment where Blaine tried to have sex with him in the car. And I'm glad Blaine kind of apologised for that this episode, because I was kind of worrying that maybe it would be a story that went over into episode 6 without Blaine apologising for it, but we're all good, we're all good. So yeah, that stuff was really good. Rachel and Finn, love those two, obviously. Like their little romance that's going on at the moment. It's like at a good place. So all that stuff was good. The play, or the musical, the play, I don't know what Broadway musical. That stuff was well done as well, actually. I actually liked a Broadway song. I feel like it was kind of a Broadway song. Maybe it probably wasn't. I don't really know. But it's one of those that typically I feel like I wouldn't like, but I actually ended up liking, so that was a good one. We didn't see much of like Will, or didn't see any of Sue actually. So it's weird that they kind of set up the Bert and Sue thing last episode, then this episode we didn't see them at all. But I feel like if they were in there, it would have been a bit crammed. So I'm not too fussed about that. Harry Isham Jr. again, getting more with kind of the story. Well, a little bit. It wasn't too much, but more of the story with his dad and his mum. I really like that story at the moment. It's not like it's doing it too much. They had one, obviously a lot of it in episode 3, and then we didn't see any but really in episode 4, and then they had a little moment here where obviously his dad found out, but his mum was still there for him. I love his mum. His mum's wholesome, so that was great to see. Wasn't much of, like, we had Puck moments, and Santana had a couple songs as well, which was good to see. Artie, like I said, him kind of having this emotional moment about what it means for him to be a director. I felt like it would have hit better if we'd actually seen him direct. And I guess we did a little bit, but not enough to kind of warrant that speech, at least for me. I get what you're saying about the kind of him being in a wheelchair and stuff and what this is kind of meant to him. That's all good, but him talking about like him directing all this stuff and what he's kind of set up and like looking around going, oh my god, it's all ruined. Where all we'd really seen from him was him sitting there when they were doing the auditions, and then after that all we'd seen was him telling Blaine and Rachel to have sex. So I mean, we didn't really see much of him directing at all really. Coach Beast, her little romance with whatever his name is, I'm kind of a bit salty that he let Finn down, like I said, but I mean, maybe he's being honest. Maybe the other guy was honestly better than Finn, so I can't be too mad. I guess he's just doing his job. But that romance was adorable. It was a bit out of nowhere, but I mean, I'm here for it. So I love Coach Beast. You know, I do. One of the best characters, probably the best teacher. I think at the moment, yeah, Coach Beast. Like Will has season 1. Season 1 Will was awesome, but as we know, season 2 Will was trash. Season 3 Will seems to be a little bit better, so we'll wait and see if it's kind of Will or Coach Beast. But I feel like Coach Beast is more consistent. So we'll wait and see. I love Emma as well, of course, and Sue's just Sue. So yeah, overall, very strong episode. I'm going to go an 8.5 out of 10. Again, the second best episode of season 3 so far. I think I preferred episode 3 just a little bit more, which is surprising because I think episode 5 actually has a higher rating on Tracked than episode 3 does. But I don't know, some of that episode 3 just I loved it, and the songs were awesome as well. But I did really like the Kurt and Blaine story this episode, as well as the Warblers as well. We got to see the Warblers, which is cool, and the Rachel and Finn storyline was very strong as well. So overall, another strong episode. Hopefully you can keep up with that in season 3. Definitely better than episodes 1, 2 and 4. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Down below the episode down below in the comments, and if you want uncut and early reactions, a link to the Patreon page will of course be down below. Until next time for episode 6, thanks for watching. Peace.